and welcome to Be Green. I'm your host, Todd Weatherall, and this show is about making green just a little bit more simple. We got a great show for you today. We're actually going to go visit our friend Genevieve, who's got a bun in the oven, who can tell us a little bit about green parenting tips. We're also going to go out to a local favorite restaurant, the Lobster, and not only are we going to have some good food, we're going to look at what they're doing to save the environment. Later on in the show, we're going to go out and visit a local resident that's doing their part to lessen their carbon footprint. But first, what is sustainability? There's a ton of definitions out there. Let's make it simple. Make decisions today that will lessen the impact for tomorrow. Now let's go out and visit Genevieve for some green parenting tips. We're actually joined by Genevieve from Sustainable Works to talk a little bit about some green parenting tips, and you look like you're just about ready to give out there. How about it?
Yeah, well, green parenting starts before the baby comes.
Yeah, well, tell us a little bit about that, because obviously a lot of people think it's pretty tough to be green with the little kids. Where can you start just making some easy changes in your life?
Kids are definitely hard on the environment, and it is important to do what you can. I think one of the most important things to remember is that you can't do everything, and just to make little steps along the way.
Well, tell us a little about little steps. I mean, what can you, obviously there's the diaper issue. Let's bring that up first. What, disposable or go ahead and wash them? What's better?
I know, the old paper versus plastic debate rages on in the home of parents. Actually, I personally do a little bit of both. That way, I feel like I ease my impact on the environment with the cloth, but I also have the convenience of the disposable. What's really important to remember is that with disposables that you go with an all-natural brand, something that doesn't have chlorine, because that can really be harsh on the baby's skin. The inks can dye the baby's skin and get into the baby's system. And also disposables that are chlorine-based are more likely to tear apart and can be a choking hazard.
Well, what else can we do?
Well, there's several things. I think that one of the most highest concerns for parents are really the chemicals for babies. And so you want to think about your bottles, particularly with the plastics. BPA is in plastic, so you can get a bottle that is BPA free. BPA is an endocrine disruptor, so it's bad for reproduction and cancer. And the problem with BPA is it doesn't need to be heated to leach into the whatever the liquid is.
And some of the PVC ones, actually, they off-gas also, is that correct?
Yeah, plastic's a real danger, and you definitely don't want to microwave plastic.
What's the alternative?
Well, you can do glass bottles, and then for your toys, which are also a big impact for parents, you can think about wood or other types of alternatives that may not be so, dangerous for the child and the parent, really, and the environment too. I think that it's really important as a green parent not just to think about the health of you and of your child, but also to think about the health of your home. So you can just do your normal green stuff, CFLs, unplugging things that are maybe just charging. You can, of course, save water, fix leaks. Try to be a green parent in the home, reduce your toxic chemical use through cleaning, and that's going to have a really great impact on the environment overall, which is for future generations.
Very good. Anything else we should be doing?
Make sure you hug trees.
Hug trees. Hug trees and hug pregnant women. That's how you get going. Oh, I feel so good. She's growing so well. Let's go check out her nursery. You want to go to the nursery?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. So now we're actually joined by your beautiful daughter, Soji, and we appreciate you bringing her today. What can we do in here to make sure that she's safe and also we help the environment?
Well, we talked a lot about chemical use in the home and how it's a very important issue to consider. And you're not going to find any more chemicals in your home than in your products. So it's really important that we start at a young age reducing our exposure to toxic chemicals. One of the main things you can look for on your product is something that says paraben-free.
Paraben. What is paraben?
Parabens are actually a preservative. It's meant to preserve the product over a long time, and it's used a lot in organic products. So even those healthy products can have parabens. The products that we use are very important, and the chemicals that we expose our children to. So we mentioned that can come in diapers. It can also come in sheets and mattresses. I would say organic is one of the most important things you can do for your child to really help both reduce the impact on the earth and reduce the impact on their bodies.
So whether it's switching to cloth diapers, using glass bottles, or even picking up some wooden toys, there's a lot of ideas that we learned here today to make our baby green. Soji, thanks for having us over today. Can you say green? They don't always do what you want them to, but Genevieve, thanks a lot for having us over.
Thanks for coming.
You know, we're so fortunate here in Santa Monica to have a local organization called Sustainable Works. What are they all about? Well, it's simple. They're a nonprofit environmental education organization dedicated to green living here in Santa Monica. Now, I'm getting pretty hungry. Let's head on over to the Lobster for some green grub.
Well, I know Todd said he was hungry, but I beat him to it, and I am here at the Lobster with the beautiful and talented Lynn Thomas. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Great. Now, everyone knows the Lobster. I mean, if you're coming to the pier, you can't miss it.
Hopefully everybody knows the
Everyone knows, especially in Santa Monica, I'm sure. But not everybody knows what wonderful, sustainable things you guys are doing here. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I would love to. We are very proud. We just got certified green about a year ago. Then we won an Excellence Award, which was wonderful, from Sustainable Works.
Love that.
They're the ones that got us certified. Really helpful organization. We also installed solar panels. We were the first commercial business here in Santa Monica and the first restaurant to install solar panels.
You must be proud.
I'm so proud.
That's wonderful. And so you guys do a few more things.
We do. To get certified green, it's a lot more easier than people would think. I like to let everyone know, contrary to what Kermit the Frog says, it's very easy to be green.
I love it. She's a clever one. It's so true, though.
It really
doesn't have to be that difficult.
It's not. Sustainable Works makes it really easy. We had someone just walk us through it, talk us through it, and a lot of things you'd be surprised we were already doing, and a lot of things were kind of easy to switch over. The chef firmly believes in sustainable seafood, so that was an easy one. Fortunately, we're in the outside, so we don't use a lot of lights.
Yep. We have beautiful windows.
Thank goodness. Sunny California.
I know.
Our air conditioning, we kind of just open up the windows a little bit and get the ocean breeze in.
So wonderful.
We recycle products. We actually use our oil for biodiesel fuel.
Wow.
Someone comes and pumps it out.
That's great.
Just to name a few recycled products, green certified cleaning products. We offer a bus pass. We offer a Metro bus pass to our employees at a hugely discounted rate, just to really encourage, don't drive alone.
So great incentives. It's like, why don't more businesses do this?
It's actually, we are kind of on this campaign. I'm doing my best to kind of get out there and let people know it really is easy and not as expensive. People think, oh, I can't buy recycled paper for the menu. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's much easier. If you really just took the time to kind of look at what is entailed in getting green, it's really not that bad, and like the benefits outweigh. It's really I'm really happy that Santa Monica is jumping on board with this whole thing. You see so many businesses, you see the city of Santa Monica really encouraging people to be sustainable. It's just such an amazing field to do it.
Absolutely. You feel good, you save money, you feel like you're doing something, well, you are doing something great. So there's kind of a no-brainer,
It really is a no-brainer.
I mean, why not? And sustainableworks.org is where people can go for business screening
They make
programs.
it really easy.
I am hungry. I have not had my lunch. So do you mind if I try one of your sustainable, mostly organic dishes?
Let's go. Let's go grab some.
All right, let's go
grab some food.
Let's go.
Here we are.
Lynn,
you said you were hungry.
Yes. This looks beautiful.
This is our grilled sockeye salmon. It's fresh in season right now. It's served over black forbidden rice risotto, grilled asparagus, and a tomato ginger relish.
Oh my
goodness. A little splash of curry aioli.
This is stunning. I'm so excited. I love my job. I get to eat amazing food, meet amazing people. Can't get better than this. Now, this is the only way to eat a sustainable fish. You guys have got to come down to the Lobster. We need to support our local businesses that are doing their part to live a greener life. So find them at 1602 Ocean Avenue, or you can find them at the web at thelobster.com. You can't miss them. They're right by the pier entrance. All right, I'm going to try this now. I can't wait.
It's as good as it looks.
Thank you. Oh, this is heavenly. Oh, wow. That is so fresh.
Isn't it amazing?
I love it. You guys have got to come down and taste this.
Did you know that whether you're a resident or a business, Sustainable Works offers fun and informative workshops that'll help improve your quality of life, save the planet, and save you a ton of moolah. Now let's go out to a local resident that's doing their part. We're joined by local Santa Monican, actually, Vicky Crawford, who's done a ton of things to her house to make it just a little bit more environmentally friendly. And in fact, upon move-in, you guys actually painted this. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we got all low VOC paints, and we did all the bedrooms and all the community areas. And we replaced, there was a lot of carpet in the bedrooms. We replaced all that with bamboo floors. And then, as you could see out here, it was actually a dust bowl when we moved in, and so we actually replaced out here with synthetic lawn because this tree, as you can see, is massive and it doesn't need water.
What's it mean to you to do this to your house?
I felt like it was a necessity. I had to do it. There was no other option because I feel like our world is in a crisis for water shortage, we're in an environmental crisis. There's no way around it. It's water, it's a food shortage, it's overconsumption of animal products, and it's toxins in the air, in the groundwater, it's everywhere.
This can be overwhelming to folks. They're like, what can we do? Well, tell us some simple things that you've done around your house to improve the situation.
Well, one of them is just using less water. That's a big thing, to not use so much water, to always use your reusable bags. I try to avoid anything that's synthetic and try to go organic as much as possible. That's the other thing you could do is buying local organic produce as much as you can, plus it's healthier for the family.
It supports the economy, but also the environment. You have a lot less time to ship it from here to there. It's certainly going to save some environmental. Talk to us about laundry.
Laundry, I'm lucky enough that when we could afford it, we got the energy efficient washer and dryer, and I only do full loads of laundry. I always do them in cold water, and I hang dry everything, and plus it makes the clothes last longer.
Now, if you have the money, you go and get the low flow toilets. If you don't, tell us what your theory is there.
There's things you can do. I'm actually researching that right now because I want to get low flow toilets, but there's things you could do like put things in the toilet tank so that the water level, so you're taking up the capacity of the water level so it's not using as much water when it flushes.
So you actually put it in so it displaces the water so less water is used.
Yes.
Great idea.
So I've yet to do that, but I'm going to do that.
Take us to your kitchen. What are you doing there? Are you using different cleaning products in the house?
Yeah, I always use, you can always, if you want to, and you can't, some of the cleaning environmental products I know are kind of expensive sometimes. What you can do is you can always use vinegar and baking soda in a water mix. That's a good cleaner. But I do buy the products that are environmentally friendly, and they do work if you use them correctly and you scrub, and they do work. I've heard complaints about, oh, it doesn't work, but they do work.
Well, I know you're excited to show us around. Can you take us inside and show us some of this fun stuff?
I will show you.
Let's go. So, Vicki, we're actually in kind of a throwaway society. They throw away everything. What have you done to lessen that?
Right. Well, it's interesting because I grew up as the third and youngest child, so I didn't like hand-me-downs, and I wanted everything new, my clothes, everything I wanted new. And I'm trying to retrain myself to reuse everything. And one perfect example is my vacuum cleaner is about 9 years old, and instead of getting it instead of buying a new one, whenever it kind of feels like it's not working as well, I go and have it serviced.
Oh, very good. Now, you had some help, too. You went and took the Sustainable Works class. How did that go? Tell us about that.
It was fantastic. I would recommend everybody take that class. Everybody should take that class. It's really wonderful. It teaches you about all the different things that you need to know about, like how to save water, how to lower your utility bills, what you can do in your home and at your schools and everywhere to just have a less of an impact on the environment.
Again, practical and easy things. Vicki, thanks for having us over today. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Vicki. And for more information on Sustainable Works, look them up online at sustainableworks.org. Well, that's our show for today. Appreciate you tuning in. For Natalie Horton and Todd Wetherill, go hug a tree, and don't forget to be green.